Hello everyone, this is King Vector 11 and welcome to probably a returning time since the first time I've ever done weekly update videos on my channel, where I made a quick video just summarizing what is new for this week's weekly update, but some people asked me for more details, in which eventually developed into the weekly update videos that I'm now doing and uploading at the end of Thursday or even into Friday morning. Of course, those videos will remain on the same schedule as it is, with the same results, as I do my best to make videos like those, dedicating hours of research every week into videos like those for a Thursday evening or Friday morning upload. But for reach audiences, just to grow my channel, let people know that I do keep track of weekly updates as of now, as I'm able to. I've already discussed this even a few weeks ago, where I'm going to make brief videos at the beginning of Thursday just to show you a brief summary of these details. But don't worry, all of these details in specific I will go over at the end of this day for those who are interested to stay tuned for this. And just to showcase to you, I did make a community post on this some time ago, not 7 days ago, of course. This was taken like 7 days after I made the post, but this was already past a couple weeks. Beyond that though, I'm not going to make this whole entire explanation at the beginning of these quick videos for as of this week for future short video uploads for this type of content. So I hope you guys understand my intentions and respect my intentions and respect my hard work and dedication to showcase these details to you through my channel. And if you do respect and you wish to stay tuned for more content like this, do leave a like and subscribe. Of course, the support is never forced, but it's appreciated. But anyways, going over these details in brief summary, here are this week's bonuses featuring triple money NRP on Martin Madrazo contact missions, including Madrazo dispatch services and community race series. Of course, I've heard some brief details about this, but I'll go into these details later on this evening. So stay tuned for that for whoever is interested. We also have double money NRP on Madrazo hits and featured series modes featuring Deadline 1, 5, 9, and 11, as well as Tiny Racers 2, 4, 6, and 7 returning featured series modes as of this week. And we also have double money on Auto Shop client jobs. For this week's discounts, we have 40% off the Gauntlet Classic, the Miljet, Super Volido, Weaponized Kanata, Paragon S, Everin, and Tempesta, as well as 30% off the Military Rifle and Hands-On Car Wash. I believe that costs $1 million typically. Now it's going to cost $700,000 for new players who haven't yet purchased it. And there's also 20% off the new Rapid GTX vehicle. For this week's vehicle showcases, we have the Dame Podium vehicle featuring the Karen Bohr. The LS Car Meet Prize Ride features the Drift Tampa, which I believe you only have to just place top 5 anytime this week in an LS Car Meet Series race to win it. We also have LS Car Meet Test Rides featuring the Cognoscenti, the Roosevelt, and the Jester race car. We also have the HSW Test Ride vehicle for new gen players featuring the Sentinel XS, Luxury Autos vehicles featuring the Rapid GTX and the Vorschlag Hammer, and Siemens showroom vehicles featuring the Michelin GT, Peyote Gazer, Fageloa 190Z, and Enduro. And finally, for this week's challenges, the Premium Races Criminal Records, the Time Trials in LSIA, the HSW Time Trial is in East of Vinewood, weekly challenges to eliminate 3 bounties from Martin Madrazo, the FIB Priority file being the Project Breakaway file, and the Savage Yard Robbery Target vehicles featuring the Cinque Mille through the Duggan Robbery, the Buffalo STX through the McTony Robbery, and the Eudora through the Podium Robbery. And that's generally all that is new for this week's weekly update, so if that's all you wanted to know about, thank you for watching. But like I said, this is probably the first time that I'm coming back to doing something like this on my channel, where I go over the details in brief and move on with my week. But of course, I'm in the new era, the new time, where I'm going to do something like this as of now, but I'm still going to remain in my roots to showcase all the information you may need or want to know. Of course, I will be working on this video sometime later in the day. I'll go over these details in detailed explanation as best as I could for those who are interested, for those who may need or want to know about this information, and that video will be worked on later in the day and will be released either later this evening or early tomorrow morning. So for those who are interested to only know about the details in brief, you may find out earlier in the day. But for those who want to stay tuned for the details, for those who especially are busy today like I will be, and you will just watch the video at the end of the day. By the time I have uploaded that video, you'll be able to see all the details you may need or wants to know in that video as well. So I'm not going to be going back into the basic roots that I first started off when I started doing weekly update videos like this, the first ever time where I just went over the details in brief and then moved on with my week. Now I'm going to be doing 2 of these videos, one in brief at the beginning of the day and one in detail at the end of the day or by tomorrow morning. So I know I've repeated myself a few times, but I hope you guys respect my intentions, and if you do, and if you respect my hard work that I try my best to put into these videos for you guys every Thursday evening, with some exceptions to be implied, such as a summer or winter DLC update on Tuesday. Of course, I'll do my best to keep track of those updates whenever those happen, whenever the time comes. But if you guys respect my hard work and dedication, you wish to stay tuned for more content like this every Thursday morning, or videos that I'll upload later in the evening or into Thursday morning, even my weekly update news videos. If you want to support my work, if you want to support my channel, you can like, subscribe, share this with your friends, leave a comment which like or dislike about the information you've received, about my intentions even. Of course, I'm not going to make this whole explanation in future short, general, brief, summary weekly update videos in the future weeks to follow, since this is the first time I'm coming back to it. So I just want to explain my intentions to you guys. Of course, the support is never forced, but always appreciated, and thank you guys for watching, and hope you have yourselves a great week. All the details of everything, like I said, will be put in the future video later in the day. Thank you for watching, and have yourselves a good week.